I know you guys are at the tail end of your tour now, so can you kind of take in, as it's winding down, the past year you've had? I mean, it's actually been longer than a year because the album came out in Australia in September last year, so.
For me, I was going over this draft of a DVD we plan on releasing, and it had all the dates that we've done of Prisoner, and I was like, whoa. And that, to me, was the only moment where I realised, how many shows have we done?
180 shows.
Get out.
2 or 3 days?
Yeah. Every 2 days. Since October 12th, 2011, until the end of this next month. Well, it'll be 180 shows.
Jesus.
So, yeah, that was the only
That's a lot of shows.
That I had any perspective about it. But
that's when I got some perspective about it.
So, I mean, how does it feel to live with this album for so long? Because I feel like more so than other bands who just release a debut album, you released a debut album, you know, where you're from, and then it was re-released here, or released here, I should say. So you've been with your debut album pretty long, right?
kind of, yeah.
Longer than other people, I would think.
I don't know. I was just learning about that bit. I don't know what the regular tour schedule is for bands. I think you release an album and tour it for at least a year.
Yeah.
I think you do, but you don't tour constantly for that year. You have time off, but we've just toured for a year.
Yeah.
I think we're freakish to touring people.
Tourists.
We've been going pretty hard.
It's called tourists.
Yeah. Something we have, though, that I guess other people might not have in their album cycle is that we didn't have any of the material for the album before we wrote it and released it. Good. So we weren't playing the songs before it or anything. We wrote it all in the studio, pretty much 99%, and then we actually had to learn how to play it live after we released it.
Actually,
so
we're still learning.
Still some songs we can't really play properly. I'm not really that sick of the songs as much as you might be if you haven't finished before recording.
That's funny.
Beneficial.
So what was that? I know we're going back a while, but what's the songwriting process usually like for you guys, and for those particular songs you just played too? I'm assuming, and I asked this of every band, and every band's the same, like they're just like, well, it's a collaborative effort, you know, we all lend something. Is it still the same, or is there a slacker among you?
No, it's like that. But the thing is those two songs, one is off our EP, Is It She So Hard?
And Dark Storm, sorry.
And one of them was off the album, but which we wrote the EPs and the album quite differently, because the EPs were more of a jammy, still collaborative, but in a room, writing songs, playing them live, and then recording them, whereas the album, as I said, we
found the album more challenging because we had to write our parts separately from each other.
Yeah.
Which is much harder, I think. But
it was collaborative, but we didn't actually collaborate. We just
we all did
our parts and didn't listen to each other.
Is it just like, did you like email stuff to each other? Was it like that, or no?
Some bands do that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We were there, but we'd all be like, one of us would just be in the room, kind of drilling away at a part for like 5 hours, and we'd all be outside drinking coffee. And then it'd be your turn.
You know, the thing that I love about you guys, and I'm being very sincere, is that you know, in the nature of this business is you try to compare, you know, to another band. I can't. Like, I think you guys have a totally original sound. It's like kind of like a very subtle like 90s salute though, like to alt rock, you know what I mean?
Thank you. Someone picked up the 90s.
Yeah, no, I mean,
we started picking up the 80s when we started trying to do the 90s, which was funny.
No, I only pick up the 90s with you guys, and that's like the highest compliment I can give you guys.
Oh, the 90s is the golden age of music.
Sincerity.
For people born in 85.
But yeah, no, totally.
Cool. So what's the next record? I mean, have you talked about the next record and what it might sound like, and what are you going to do when you're not touring?
We started talking about it and what it might sound like and what we
we started.
Sound like
was that first of all we start talking about it?
Yeah, we started.
You talked about talking about it?
We bought the canvas, but it's still blank. It's sitting on the easel.
We've got some paints, but we probably want more paint.
We've got like black and white paint.
Yeah.
We need the colour.
We need the full palette.
Colors.
Yeah. That is metaphor.
It's the color by numbers, but you haven't colored it in yet?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There's all these songs we're going to copy. And
stay in the lines.
We've learned a lot, basically, from writing both ways, like writing in a studio, jamming together, and then writing in a recording studio, not jamming at all. And I think, hopefully we won't go too extreme either way. We'll probably have a mix of both, I reckon.
Yeah, it'll be good. I'd say we hopefully have a few songs that we've played together, and then a few songs we write in the studio.
Now, are you guys gonna all like hang out after you tour? Or you're like, I don't want to see you guys until we tour again. Like seriously, it's like enough already. I don't want to see you guys for like 6 months. Or how's it gonna be?
We have Christmas off.
Okay.
Which is actually more than most people get, which we're very thankful for.
Yeah, that's true.
And we'll probably be with our families for like a month, or our loved ones for a month, and we probably won't see each other. We might run into each other.
Not through like not wanting to see each other.
No, we just.
No,
I guess
just
it sort of
the
is, I
other
guess,
people
but
you
you
need
Yeah.
to see.
because you just don't go to the same place.
Well, I would also think though, it's like you're seeing each other every single day
Yeah.
for like what, a year and a half
Yeah.
or whatever.
And no one else. So
We
you
need
need
Yeah.
to catch up on everyone.
Right, and every city you go to, it's still you're staying with because you need to like associate with the people you know. So it's
Exactly.
kind of like
Yeah.
You want
I know you very
Yeah.
well.
You want something to talk about when you come back together. as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah.
right,
Yeah.
right.
We've got to the stage where no one can tell a story or like an
Oh,
anecdote.
it's so sad.
And every anecdote has been told like 3 times before.
Oh, man.
Like, I'll start saying they're like, I've heard it before.
So you guys have collectively become an old married couple then.
Exactly. We have. We totally
Sometimes
have.
there's a newcomer to the group, and Nick will be telling them a story, and I'll just be sitting there
Yeah.
going,
You don't finish each other's
And they
sentences, do
think
you?
I'm a bitch.
We sort of do.
You know?
Yeah, we do a little bit.
We do.
Yeah.
We always say the same thing.
We always say the same thing.
Nick generally a second after.
Nice. Well, listen, guys. I know that it's been a rocky road. Well, not a rocky road, but a long road. Long road. It hasn't been a rocky road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Rocky Road yet?
Is it a rocky road?
Yeah. Marshmallows
Chocolate?
and nuts and chocolate.
we can talk about chocolate. I meant long road, but I said rocky road.
Yeah.
But do you have Rocky Road in America?
segment.
I think it's-
We have rocky road in America. Yeah.
You
I mean,
know,
we don't need it
rocky
in the
road ice cream
morning.
out here.
Otherwise, I'd get you guys some
We
scoops.
don't even do it.
You know.
It's all good.
But
Breakfast
I
scoops.
appreciate you talking to probably your millionth interviewer
Yeah.
on this
Thank you.
tour.
It's been a
So
pleasure.
Yeah.
thanks,
Yeah.
guys.
Thanks
Will you
for
come
having
back?
Yes.
Yes.
We will.
Yes, if you have
So
to.
you're gonna remember this session because you're like, remember that weird
Yeah.
session and that weird guy who did.
Really chilled out and very
Was he,
pleasurable
did he
and easy
even
to
work
do.
for a blog?
Yeah, seriously, seriously. Isn't this just going on like his computer? It's called John's Favorite Bands. Congratulations, you made it on my desktop. Congratulations, guys.
Thanks